सदा बसो हृदय। गणपति दाता नमो नमः। श्री गणपति दाता नमो नमः।
श्री गणपति दाता नमो नमः।
श्री निर्मल माता नमो नमः। नमो नमः।
श्री गणपति दाता
भंडार तुम्ही हो, ममतामयी बहार तुम्ही हो। सुखदाता हो, दुख हरता हो। सुखदाता हो, दुख हरता हो। रिद्धि सिद्धि दातार तुम्ही हो।
रिद्धि सिद्धि
जीवन का आधार तुम्ही हो। प्राण तुम्ही, संसार तुम्ही हो। कलयुग में कल्याण करने को, कलयुग में कल्याण करने को प्रभु का बस अवतार तुम्ही हो।
शक्ति अवतार तुम्ही हो।
जगत विधाता, जगत विधाता नमो नमः। नमो नमः। श्री गणपति दाता नमो नमः। श्री गणपति दाता नमो
गणपति दाता नमो नमः।
श्री निर्मल माता नमो नमः। नमो नमः।
श्री गणपति दाता नमो नमः।
सात चक्र की बनी ये काया, सब में तेरा नूर समाया। जीवन की पहचान करा कर, जीवन की पहचान करा कर। मानवता का सार बताया। सहज योग तूने समझाया। आत्मज्ञान का मार्ग दिखाया। कुंडलनी जागृत कर तू।
Good morning, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's collectively Bow down, raise our Kundalini and put on a bandhan. Let's say Shri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvamev Sakshat Shri Ganesh Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's put both our hands on Mother Earth and listen or say Shri Ganesh Atharv Sheesh.
श्री गणेश अथर्व शीर्ष।
ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवुत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात् ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमिष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवः स्वरो गणादीं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादि तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपम् बिन्दुरुत्तररूपम् नादसन्धानम् संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निःसृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजम् रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणम् अच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृतेः पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्तेऽस्तु लम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला
Jai Shri Mataji. We will now put our attention on the first petal of the Muladhara chakra, which is facing towards the downward direction. And with our eyes closed, we will just pray to Shri Mataji. Mother, please give me harmony, balance, and make me sensitive to innocence. Shri Mataji, please give me pure joy, innocence, and chastity. And please fill the first petal of Muladhara chakra with your pure love and vibrations. We will now move our attention towards the second petal, which faces in the left direction. Here we will pray to Shri Mataji. Mother, please give me confidence and make me a humble personality. Mother, please fill the left side or the left petal of my Muladhara chakra with your pure love, blessings, and vibrations. We will now move our attention to the third petal, which is situated on the right side of the Muladhara chakra. Here we will pray to Mother. Shri Mataji, please give me humility, wisdom, and pure knowledge. Mother, please bless us with total awareness and witnessing power. And please give us total knowledge of scriptures and of truth. Mother, please fill the right petal of my Muladhara chakra with your pure love and vibrations. Jai Shri Mataji. We will now move our attention on the fourth petal, which is located or facing upwards in the Muladhara chakra. Here we will pray to Shri Mataji. Mother, please give me complete fearlessness. And please give me collective consciousness. And also bestow upon me, O Great Mother, the power of Dharma, the power of truth. Shri Mataji, please make me a good and pure instrument of the divine. Mother, please make us all good and pure instruments of the divine. So we do as you desire. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's just meditate on our Muladhara chakra for a few more minutes in silence.
We are going to do puja to Shiva, Sri Shiva. As you know, Sri Shiva is the reflection of Sadashiva within us. I've already told about the reflection. Sadashiva is the God Almighty, the one who sees the play of Adishakti. But he is the Father who is watching each one of his creation or her creation. His support to Adishakti is entirely, fully strengthening. There's no doubt in his mind about the capability of the Adishakti. But when he finds that in the play of Adishakti, the people or the world as such try to disturb her or spoil her work, then he gets into his wrathful mood and he destroys all such people, and maybe he destroys the whole world. On one side is wrathful, no doubt. On the other side is the ocean of compassion and joy. That's why when it's reflected within us, we get our self-realization. We get the light of our spirit, and we get into the ocean of joy. Also, he is the ocean of knowledge. So, those who get self-realized get the knowledge of the divine, which is very subtle, permeating into every atom and molecule. The power of this knowledge is there. His style is such that in his compassion, he forgives even very cruel Rakshasas if they dedicate themselves to him. Because his compassion has no limits. And sometimes the same people who are blessed by him try to trouble the devotees of Adishakti. But it is just to create a drama, an event. Unless and until there is some drama, people won't understand. We had to have Ramayana, we had to have Mahabharata, we had to have Christ being crucified, we had to have Muhammad being tortured. All that drama was there because without events, people don't remember. So in the spiritual life of human beings, they have seen lots of dramas between the blessings of Shiva and the powers of the Adishakti. As the time has moved, today in the history of spirituality, a great discovery has been made. That people can get their realization in the collective mass. Thousands can get their realization. Now we should know what is this realization we have got. What does it mean? And what is the culminating point? First of all, I have to tell you, the mind about which we speak and depend upon is a myth. There's nothing like mind. Brain is reality, not the mind. Mind is created by us reacting to outside. Either we react to conditionings or to our ego. Thus, this mind is created like bubbles on the ocean of reality. But that's not reality. With this mind, whatever we decide, we know is very limited, elusive, and sometimes shocking. The mind always moves in a linear direction. And because there's no reality in it, it recoils and boomerangs. Thus, all the enterprises, all the projections so far we have done, it seems come back to us. Whatever they discover comes back to us as a big destructive power or a very big shock. So one has to decide what to do, how to be out of this trap of our mind. Kundalini is the solution. When she's awake, she takes you. With that awakening, she takes you beyond your mind. The first thing is to go beyond your mind. With mind, you will do many things, but it will not be satisfying. It will be not a solution. It will not help you. And when we start depending too much on our mind, we develop all kinds of physical, mental, emotional problems. Now the latest is the stress. Stress. And this stress has no solution, they say. But in Sahaja Yoga, we find the solution. By crossing over this mind. It's like a barrier for our advancement. So, when you get your realization, you must understand that your Kundalini has taken your attention beyond the mind. Now, this reaction to outside has come because we human beings have a prism-like brain, or we can say prism-like skull. And when the energy passes into it, I've explained it in my books, it goes into bifurcations, or you can say diffractions, by which our attention goes out and we react. If we react too much, then these bubbles create a very horrible mind which can lead to any kind of thing. It justifies itself, it pampers your ego. The ego and the conditioning that creates this mind start using and this mind for the purpose of their fulfillment of their all the accumulation of ideas and thoughts which has no backing, which has no reality with it. It's like we make the computer. Ultimately, we become slaves of the computer. We make the watches ourselves, and then we become slaves of the watches. That's how it dominates human beings. And when a person who has a very strong mind decides to destroy like Hitler did with some idea, he can go on destroying, which has a very far-fetched effect on our culture, on our spirituality. Now the first step is to become thoughtlessly aware, where you cross your mind. You go above your mind. Mind cannot affect you. The first stage, as we call it, thoughtless awareness. Second one is where you start seeing the working of this Parama Chaitanya, of this all-pervading power, and you start becoming aware that there is a lot of truth in what Mataji says, that there is this power which works out many things. It works miraculously so many things for you. It gives you blessings, it guides you, it helps you. In so many ways it helps. It gives you good health, good wealth, and also a very good society of very beautiful people in the collective. All that you can see clearly is happening here. Now this happening of achieving thoughtless awareness. It's very simple and easy. But to maintain at that point is difficult. We still react and we think. Anything you see, you react. To get to that point in thoughtless awareness is first to change your attention. Now, for example, once we were climbing a very high mountain to see one temple called Palitana. Myself, my son-in-law, and my daughter. And we were really tired because we had to climb I don't know how many steps. And when we went up, we were tired, and there was a little canopy made of beautiful marble carving. So we just laid down there. They were very tired, and they said, "What is this kind of a temple?" Grudging. While I looked up and I saw lots of beautiful elephants were carved. So I told my son-in-law, "Look at these elephants. They all have tails of different types." He said, "Mommy, they are all dying. How can you see the tails of elephants?" But if just to divert their attention from that tiredness, I told them that why not see these tails of the elephant, which is very different. So what happens that when you are putting your attention so much to outside all the time, then you must first of all also divert your attention. For example, you see these beautifully made things here. Your attention is something else. Just try to enjoy the beauty of that. See, there are beautiful carpets. Just look at them without thinking. Because they don't belong to you, so no headache. They belong to somebody else. It's very good. Otherwise, if it belongs to you, you start thinking, "Oh my God, I'm spreading them here. What will happen? They have to be insured," or some sort of thing like that. That's common human reaction. But if it doesn't belong to you, you can watch it nicely. Now you watch it and don't think. You'll be amazed when you see the beauty that is put inside this. You'll see the artist who has put his joy, his exuberance into it. And you'll be amazed after realization that this exuberance will fill into you and a cool kind of a relaxation will come into, and this kundalini will rise and you will become steady in your thoughtless awareness. So whenever you look at anything, look at any beautiful thing, even say today's election, just watch the man who is elected. Watching him itself gives him blessings, gives him better ideas. You get also ideas which are coming from reality, which are there. How to make this man a successful person, or this country a successful democracy. All these things happen when your attention is diverted from criticizing, from reacting. Just you watch, become the witness, try to witness it. It's not so very yet practiced. So far I've seen that whenever even we get our achieve our realization, we don't realize that we have to witness it. When you start witnessing through your spirit, then you don't see the bad points of another, but you see the good points. You just pick up the person.
joining us for the collective meditation. Thank you for your lovely vibrations. Before you all go away, just want to remind you there is a session for beginners conducted by Auntie Debbie tonight. It's the part 8 of the Muladhara Chakra series. It starts at 8:30 p.m. Sydney time or 7:30 p.m. our Queensland time. Please try to join in on Facebook Journey Within Sahaja. I'll continue to play the music for a few more minutes. Please feel free to raise your Kundalini, Utvana Bandhan, do a Namaskara to Shri Mataji, and continue with your day. Jai Shri Mataji. Have a lovely day, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji. Bye.